So, welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is Michelle. Let's get a screenshot. I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm reduced to. No. Listen. Hey, what's up? I didn't think anybody would be on here. I know it's really early. My Uber comes in an hour and a half, so I wanted to get a quick live in, just so I could talk to you guys today. Today is a very good day. It is the new moon in Cancer, and it's opening up this sort of pushing us through the door of cleaning out our past, cleaning out the perceptions of us from our past, or a lot of emotions that we've held on to, cleaning them out, burning them off, and enabling us to start fresh. The color of the day is, the new moon happens at 9:17 p.m. That's Eastern time. That's right when I land, about right when I land in New York. That's really interesting. And the color of the day is coral, and the page number is 96. That's a lot of synchronicities are happening for me right now. 96 is the name of the book that I am writing, the trilogy. So a lot of synchronicities are happening for me. I don't know if they're happening for you, but thanks for joining. I'm so glad that you guys are on here. I really honestly didn't think that anybody could be on here. If you guys are watching on Astrology Motivation, thank you so much. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and then ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload. I also go live on Astrology Motivation on Mondays now. I've turned Astrology Motivation into a live chat. Hey, thanks for joining. I've turned it into a live chat, so you guys can connect with me over there, and of course over here on Instagram. If you're looking for zodiac sign specific readings, that's on my premium or premier channel, Born Without Boundaries Tarot and Born Without Boundaries Vimeo. All of those readings, 12 a week, are housed in those two places. So I just premiered Cancer, Leo, and Virgo's reading for this week, and Cancers were off the hook. I'm not really sure why it only got 300 views in the first hour, but it's off the hook. The reading's off the hook. So go check it out if you can. We start out today feeling in isolation, left behind, abandoned, stranded. Left behind, stranded, or just sort of secluded, isolated. I don't know why the isolation is here, but Eight of Swords sometimes is also mental illness. Let's see what they want to do. Flip it which way. Okay, flip it which way. Okay, defeat. There was some sort of defeat here, some sort of being left behind, left back, or let's see. And this is the Knight of Wands. So interesting. It almost seems like a white knight kind of thing, to be honest with you. Defeat, an ending, endings. And then we have, the Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow moving, almost a little too cautious energy of I'm here to serve everybody else, or really or it could just be being very good and very responsible with money. Okay. The heck is this? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's do that. Can you clarify this 10 of Swords, please? Can you clarify this 10 of Swords, please? I don't know. I don't know what this means, so I'm not taking any of them. Can you clarify the 10 of Swords, please? You know what? Let's talk about this first. First, we have the 8 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Swords. And of course, 5 of Swords is defeat. Losing. Just losing. And then we still have passion for what we do, still wanting to pursue, still wanting to go after it. But there's some sort of lethargy here. Lethargy, which means it's almost like a not full commitment. And he's kind of subservient, always like, will somebody else tell me what to do? Right? And then there's this judge. This judge, he's a good judge of character. He's actually a very fair judge of character. He's usually somebody in an authority role. He's honest and he's fair. And then we have, check this out, showing people what you got, even when you don't got a lot, but just letting them know your talents and skills, letting them see your joy, letting them see, yes, you're right, I don't have that much experience. Yes, you're right, I'm still learning, but I love this so much. Can somebody teach me? Another two of wands. You have two twos sitting next to each other, connecting, making a new network, seeing on the horizon, sort of the brilliance of what it is that you actually desire, building up a new network. And then judgment comes in. Judgment card is basically sort of like, think of the rapture. You've been chosen, you've been selected, you've been judged as something that is worthy. And then you have the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups is just happiness and abundance, and usually love and appreciation, and ending really where you want to basically be, or like divine intervention to sort of help you. Divine intervention, like just love, like happiness, yeah, that kind of stuff. And then we have the 10 of Swords. This is realizing that the past is the past, and being able to accept that, realizing that it's done, it's over with. You can see the eclipse in the background. It's permanently done, and it's the realization of that. It's the understanding of there's nothing to go back to, and then there's just hard work. Working your ass off at something that you love. And then on the bottom of the deck is the Star card. Dreams and wishes coming true, dreams and wishes fulfilled. So let's get into the Oracle cards, because I think what this is about, because the central energy is the Two of Pentacles, is start now. Start with what you have. Understand what you have. Understand, humbly what you have, and like not in comparison to others, just what I have now. Like, I'm not going to come in the door like I'm a freaking expert, but simultaneously, this is my love. This is my joy. This is why I do what I do. I want to be taught. I want to learn. There is some sense of the past is the past, an opportunity being allowed to come in for you despite maybe hardships in your past because of your hard work. You have been, this is an opportunity. It's interesting. We start with 2 8s on either side. We start first with isolation, being left behind. You were defeated. You were left behind. Somebody said, like, screw them. They don't belong here. Or you were legitimately victimized on something that you really felt very strongly about and really loved. And then there was a sad sort of docile sense of maybe I don't deserve it, playing it safe. Enough with playing it safe. This is somebody who comes in, an authority figure who comes in and says, guess what? I'm gonna re-examine you and what you are. And then you're gonna end up with the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is doing work and abundance coming in because of your hard work. And of course, then you have these 2 cards on the bottom, which is, and then something coming back from the past that you love, the Star card and the 9 of Pentacles. So abundance coming to you that you've worked hard for and earned. This is really good news, basically, because what it is forget about everything that people have done for you in the past. Forget about it. That's actually, all of that is destroyed. It's done. Now you're being judged by how you've behaved and what you've done and how hard you work and how hard you're willing to work. And that really does fulfill this new moon energy. This new moon energy of your past is your past and it's burning off. A personal issue reaches resolution in Cancer season. In Cancerian season, a personal just say, hey, what's up, La Musa? Hey, everybody, thanks for joining. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. You tell me, what is this personal issue? It's definitely ending in Cancer season. It's definitely resolving itself. Once and for all, whatever keeps rearing its ugly head, right? Okay, Cancer, 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 Cancer. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I should say. Can you tell I woke up at 5:30? Maybe. Material harvest. Whoa, that's pretty blatant. Whatever was this block that was standing in your way, especially if it's 4th house energy block, there's material harvest coming in. There's resources. There's abundance on the 3D realm, not just spiritual enlightenment. Not just spiritual, not spiritual enlightenment. No, this is 3D abundance coming to you because of a circumstance or situation, perhaps somebody's death or just the death of the past, basically being able to finally clear out. Interesting. Any more cards on material harvest? Like, what is this? Okay. And the reading unfolds. Thank you to everybody who just joined. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Today is a very good day. Seek an expert and decide the outcome. It's almost like you're going before a judge and jury. That's what I feel. Decide the outcome. It's also saying, talk to somebody who may know how to help you. Like, go ahead and talk to somebody who knows, who has advice to give. But it's also saying acknowledge somebody's expertise. Like, don't just walk in the door and say, guess what? Guess what? I run the show. Like, acknowledge somebody's expertise. This is Cancerian season. This is a passive aggressive way to do things. This is what has to happen. Acknowledge somebody's expertise. Listen to them talk. Massage their ego by asking them for help, right? And then the outcome is going to be decided so much more in your favor. Like, what is the outcome that you've decided on? What is the outcome you want, right? And then go about treating somebody, lead them in that direction through this steady, treating them like they're an expert, right? And joining them and connecting with them, like camaraderie about the same expertise or the same enthusiasm for something. That's the way to go about things today. That's the way to go about things today. That's the way to get what you want and speak most effectively today. You know that Mercury enters Cancer next week, right? This is the way. This is preparation. But seek an expert and decide an outcome. I feel like it's almost like you're going before an expert who's about to judge you. There's some sort of judgment, not necessarily cosmic judgment. I think the cosmic judgment has already been made in your favor, but now it's trickling down to the 3D world. Let's decide. Let's judge. There is forgiveness here on a path that you have paved with your heart. There is forgiveness here. So there is letting go of the past and then following your heart, continuing to follow your heart and leaving the past behind you. And this was the magical thing about this new moon. It's not just about you. It's about other people around you, other people finally releasing you from your past. That's the catharsis that's happening. Other people are finally willing to release you from your past, or finding opportunities, finding somebody who is willing. Being very giving, being very generous. This will help you out. This is Capricornian energy. It could be pay somebody. It could be like consult a lawyer before you go before a judge, or get an expert to come in with you. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. So it's almost like you may have to pay an expert to help you through this. That's what it's saying. You may have to pay an expert to come in and defend you, or or stick up for you or guide you through this and tell you the process. That's something that you should be prepared to. It could prepared for. It could cost you money, but it's a good investment. So that may be the extent that you have to go to, but be willing to do it. But this is really just usually generosity. It's like acknowledging people that have been generous to you, being generous to them, or receiving gifts. Let's see what this is. This is usually giving gifts, being caring. And it could just be that your goodwill is what clears your name. Being a giving person is what clears your name. I am sealed. So your fate is already signed for you. It's already sealed. You are sealed. You've already got everything that you need. Everything is, in other words, everything is guaranteed. The seal is already on the envelope. I feel peaceful. You can rest assured that your opportunity is already cosmically signed for you. It's already ready for you. Or there's some sort of commitment that you're going to be making, and it's going to feel really, really good, especially if you've been having trouble with it. Like, I keep getting this law. It could be a mortgage. It could be a lot of different things, right? But it's something legal, like a contract. You've got your contract. Or now you're starting to, you're seeking an expert, and you're starting to realize what the work that that's it. Go and find an expert to see what kind of work you have to do to get the contract that you need to get, right? Like for me, for example, I just talked to a mortgage broker, and he gave me a list of things that I have to do over the next year to prepare myself to get the mortgage I want to get in a year or two. Like in other words, it starts now. Prep now and talk to an expert that can show you what kind of work but it's not just idle work, or it's not just random work. It's work that's going to get you somewhere, because now you know which way to build. Now you know the work and the steps that you have to take. That's kind of like the clarification that can happen today. Animal bond is here. Stand up for animals. Once again, this is a goodwill, sticking up for and defending people or things that can't defend themselves. This has something to do with the heart of why somebody's willing to give you an opportunity. Like just being a good human is going to open doors for you. And it's got nothing to do with a payoff. It could be that somebody's asking you to do community service. That's what it's sounding like. Somebody's asking you to do community service in exchange for, come on, Michelle, in exchange for an opportunity that they're willing to give you. But it would be on the up and up. It would be on the legit. It wouldn't be shady. Treasure Island. So this is abundance coming to you. Like discovering the lost treasure. That seems to have been evading you because it's been floating around. But that's abundance, yang energy. We have because you've worked at it. Through hard work, through giving, through some sort of progressive, put in your energy, Treasure Island is coming to you. You're getting your abundance. I feel like I overused that word, but your opportunity is coming through for you. And then deep knowing. Deep knowing. Deep knowing what? Deep knowing. It's taught you a lot about yourself. A deep understanding. This could also speak to educating yourself or becoming an expert on what you need to become an expert on. What you need to get done. The list of things that you need to get done in order to get the treasure that you're seeking. Okay? Okay. Ametrine. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Okay. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. maybe trust your own expertise. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So don't walk in the room thinking it's just cut and dry, because it's not. And don't walk in the room thinking that it's personal once you realize that it's not, because it's not personal. Any information that you receive today is setting you up for success, right? That's what it's doing. So you can plan and plot this physical abundance that you're welcoming into your life. But the groundwork has to be laid for you to handle it, right? So that's what's going on today. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of everything that's going on, of other people. Be extra aware of other people. Be extra aware of other people and be very giving, because it's not as simple as you think. And nobody's as simple as you think. This is a good day to be willing to listen instead of just insist that you already know, right? But be very aware of what you know, right? So that you can use that as a connection point. These are all the messages that I'm getting. Let's get into the Rebel deck, dude, and let's see what the Rebel deck has to say. I love when you enter a stream and the first message I see is trust your intuition. That's a confirmation I needed. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Step away from the crazy making, hold on. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina tastes like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Whoa! The Grateful Dead one said, when life looks like easy street, there's danger at your door. That's a good one. That's a good quote, man. That's awesome. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Well, that's, Jesus, Spirit, I was just thinking about eating some fucking chocolate. You just said that I should just eat some chocolate. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I was thinking of eating some yummy shit, dude. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. That's all I was thinking about doing, Spirit. I don't know. You just put this card down, right? Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So, but that's interesting, because as we're thinking about making these preparations or maybe confronting somebody, it's saying that now is not the time to confront. Now is the time to prepare for the confrontation. It's not today. Today, you have to let things burn away. Today is the day that the past burns away. Let the past burn away before you make this move. That's what this reading is saying. You gotta trust the divine spirit. You gotta trust the energies. You gotta trust all that to burn away first. Let this new moon, because it's new moon with the sun sitting on top of it, right? Let it burn the away. Let that be completely cleared out before you go and make your attempts. I'm telling you, the best time, because I started doing the weekly astrology forecast. Please check out the weekly astrology forecast. I post it every single Saturday on Astrology Motivation. Make sure that you're subscribed and that ringer is rung so that you get those updates. The weekly astrology forecast, I've been writing it out, and the best days to make your move next week are like Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when everything is really kind of lined up in sync, not so restrictive, the intuition is on point, people are more, once Mercury enters Cancer, they're having more sympathetic, sensitive conversations. They're more open to emotions, especially if you're somebody who is very emotional and is very intuitive, especially if you're a water sign. This is a great time for you to be able to communicate the way that's natural to you and have somebody listen to your ideas. So that is next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. So now is the time for you to just have patience, do your prep work, do your research, talk to somebody that knows more than you about this stuff so you don't go all in ignorant, right? And let the past burn the away. right? Get some advice right now over this weekend. Get some advice. Use this time to get some advice or collect information that you need. Let the past burn away. So you go into a very clean, dry, washed, completely ready to be filled cup for you. Let's get into these angel messages. Okay, I love you, angels. This is coming out. Courage. Ooh. I'm not reading all of these, sorry. That's just sloppy. One needs to come out. Oh, Archangel Michael is here. The blue angel. Courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. But let me say this. Everybody thinks courage is the charge. Courage, charge. No, courage is standing up to your fears. Come on. So if your fears, you're afraid of the prep work, that's what you have to attack. If it's natural for you to just go and confront somebody, then it's the prep work and the preparation and the strategy to develop that you really need to work on now. Courage is facing your fears. So whatever you're afraid of is what you need to face today. It's not the easy shit. And then we have integrity. Be flexible, but also be true to you. That's that masculine, feminine balance. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. Archangel Michael, the path is now clear. I have removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. And that's like that blue angel, if you look at it, think about it. The mighty sword, the clarity of purpose. Somebody coming in to stick up for you. But you might want to go seek them out and say, can you help me? It's going to take a lot of courage. It may take a lot of courage to face this person and say, I know I disappointed you, but I need your help. I don't know what to do. Can you please help me? That's what to do today, is to face those fears. And that's going to say a lot about your integrity. A lot. All right, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. I know it's really early in the morning. I do have to get offline right now. I got to go. I got to catch a plane at 11. I will see you guys on the other side over on the East Coast. And I hope you have a happy, beautiful, merry, exceptional new moon and exceptional weekend. Bye, guys.